Alright, so we're back again with the Legends Gamer Mini. For this video, I think we're just going to open it up and see what's inside. So this is going to be a pretty quick video, but let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so on this I noticed there's two screws here on the top, but they really don't seem to go to the anything that would allow it to be opened up or not. So I suspect what we're going to find is under these pads here, there's going to be holes. If you look, there's one right there. And I'm suspecting there's probably one up here. Yeah, right there. And then right there. Yep. So why don't we pull these back and see if there's screw holes underneath. Yep. Hole there. Hoping it's Phillips. Yep. Sure is. Now, I don't know. It's like too heavy to stick on the magnet. That's all right. I'm going to get something to pry up on this. I got it now. Yeah, I'm not sure. If we're going to be able to identify, you know, the parts in here, but at least we'll be able to kind of see what it's made out of. I suspect probably going to be, the joysticks feel pretty good, so I suspect it's probably going to have knockoff Chinese cherry switches, and I'm not sure on the joystick. That one's loose. This one down here. So the holes are kind of in the middle on this one up here. This one's at the bottom. This one's over to the right. This one over here is kind of in the middle as well. This one's at the bottom, and that one's to the left. Just in case you wanted to open your own up. I don't recommend doing that unless you know what you're doing, but you know. If you do choose to open, oh, that one hung around for some reason. If you do choose to open your Legends Gamer Mini or any other piece of electronic equipment, you do so at your own risk. I will not be held responsible for you breaking anything, nor will I take credit if you make anything better. Now that all the screws, well, I was going to say now that all the screws are up, but apparently they're not. Must have not had this one out all the way. There we go. All right, let's see what we've got here. Well, that is interesting. I've seen a bunch of these joysticks on AliExpress, so I'm sure it's just like a knockoff. Probably, I don't know what Sanwa is one of them. And these are not cherry switches, I don't believe, but let me get a closer look here. All right, I got one of the switches off. Not sure if you can see that or not, but it says Baolian. So yeah, again, just Chinese micro switch. Definitely looks like this thing is upgradable, though. I mean, you could swap out. These are, it's at least the buttons. You could swap out the buttons. These are just standard, everyday, ordinary buttons. Make sure that's off. And of course, you've got your control board here. I will look up that chip just to see if it's anything interesting. I'm sure it's just a typical SoC type thing, or it might even just be a controller board to basically translate the controller. It's a lot of these kits you get from China have, you know, joystick buttons that all plug into one of these like controller boards, and then there's a USB out that goes to your PC, so you can use it in like a MAME setup. For some reason, a very large blue capacitor over here. I think that, or is that the battery? Oh, that's the battery. Jeez. Yeah. Round battery for some reason. I guess that makes sense. And then something I didn't even notice before, on the side of the case, there's like these connectors. And inside, they just have like a junction board that goes into this control board. So yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming that's maybe to somehow link additional controllers together, maybe for 2-player, something like that, but I'm not sure why there's one on each side. But yeah, in case you were wondering what the inside of this looks like, that's it. Maybe I can take that board off and see if there's anything on the other side. All right, well, I can't really get it out without unplugging all these connectors and everything, and I really don't want to break anything, any connectors or that, or have anything get messed up, but there's nothing on the underside anyway. It's just all, and I didn't think there was. They got the, that's kind of nice. They've got all the, got everything labeled as far as, you know, where, what everything is. I'm going to guess this is just one of those USB controller boards. Yeah, because you see player 2 is not populated here. I mean, it could be that it's just for the... They probably use the same board for both the Ultimate and for the Mini. And obviously player 2 is not populated, but I'm not sure. I'll see if I can find this board anywhere else, but that's what the bottom looks like anyway. All right, so nothing too surprising here. I'll put links in the description below of where I think, on like AliExpress, where I think that they sourced all these parts from, or at least, something similar to that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you could pretty much build one of these on your own. But for the cost, I mean, with this one, when it was only like $50, I mean, you're going to spend more than that, obviously on just the parts, or, trying to, let alone the time it takes to put the whole thing together in that. But you could probably do something pretty similar with like a Raspberry Pi and a controller board, and but I don't know, it's for what it is. I mean, for full price, maybe it's not the greatest deal, with the kind of knockoff parts and that. But then again, I don't even know if they really even make... Does anybody even make joysticks anymore? Like, I know Hap Controls, I don't think is even doing that anymore, so this could be the best you can get. Anyhow, let me know what you think. Should I do more with this? Should I try to upgrade it? Should I try to populate the 2-player side of it and see if it actually does anything? That'd be an interesting thing. I mean, it's got all the headers and it's all pinned out for the second player, so it's a possibility. It might not be worth it. I mean, I don't know. That's something to think about anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think, and if there's anything you want me to go over, anything you want me to look at on this, or anything else that I've done before, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.